So what is going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be learning how to edit like Tom Noskke. I'm not too sure if that's how you say his last name, but anyways, we're going to be going over a few crazy effects, cool effects that he does to level up his editing and what he does to make himself stand out from the rest. The thing about his videos is they are simple. So today's effects are going to be fairly easy, although you guys are still going to learn a bunch of sauce today. Anyways, guys, if you are new here, my name is Ryan Herrick. I help editors just like you get saucy in DaVinci Resolve. I'm getting out all the free sauce. So if you are new here, leave a like and subscribe. And also, I actually sell packs to creators like you as well to help save time while editing. Without further ado, we're gonna get straight into this video. Let's get it. All right, so for this example, we're actually gonna grab this video right here from his Instagram page. So all I'm gonna do is just copy this, and then we're gonna go into Instagram downloader. All you have to look up is an Instagram downloader. I spelled downloader wrong. It's gonna be right here. Now guys, this website is very sketchy. So I would highly advise that you guys be careful when you're using this website. Don't click this big download button. Only click this one and only paste it right here. I already downloaded it for the video's sake, but we're gonna take this clip on into DaVinci Resolve. Okay, so I put my clip in here, and as you can see, we have these black bars. We're just gonna hit Shift-9, and we're just gonna press this use vertical resolution button. And then we're gonna come find a part of the video where it's kind of just, you know, just him. Okay, so we have this little clip of him right here from the video that he actually did. As far as his captions go, fairly simple. Obviously, you can see he just has a slick design here. All he's using is just a very simple design. All lowercase, nothing capitalized, no crazy effects, and he does a few bolded words every now and then. We're gonna take this clip and we're gonna actually do his famous blurry text style right now. So right when it zooms out here, we're gonna grab an adjustment clip onto the timeline. Now I already have this adjustment clip layered on with the infamous famous magic zoom. Everyone knows what this is. It's a free plugin. I'll link it down in the description. Go get it. It basically just auto zooms in for you. So anyways, we're going to use this, and it's going to zoom in just like that. So that zoom in is literally like what he actually uses. So we're just going to actually push it all the way up here. We'll end it right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut this clip like so, and we're going to drag and drop this and duplicate it. We're going to go to the color tab. Then we're going to go to magic mask. We're going to click on better and toggle on this. We're just gonna do a simple mask out real quick. So the thing about his videos is they look very like majestic. They're very high quality. So if you are wanting to create something like this guy, then you are gonna need a good camera with good quality and have a cinematic look. I can't stress this enough though, guys. What I don't want you doing is copying styles out here. That's the worst thing I want you to do. I'm just simply teaching you guys a few effects that I like that he does. But as far as your style, creating your own style is so underrated. Like, creating your own style is the best thing to do. That's how to create your personal brand, and it's just the best thing for you if you're trying to get into content creation or you're editing for clients. Like, even if you're just editing for clients, like, you still want to create your own style. But anyways, we have this mask out. We're just gonna add alpha output and then connect the blue dot, and then now we have a duplicated version. But we're gonna put the adjustment clip above both of them so that we're not missing out on anything. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here and grab a nice, bold, slick title. We're gonna cut it up to the time we need it at. And in the meantime, we're just gonna disable both of these so we can see the text. So we're gonna do like, you need to get off, something like that. I feel like that's something you would say. And we're gonna use Font Spring as the title. And I'm actually gonna make this a little bigger, but we're gonna make this just as big, just like that. And what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna toggle on this so we can see where it's at when it's zoomed in, because that's where we want it. We're gonna take the text and we're gonna put it like above his head like this. Okay, so as you can see, he has this, now we have the text, but he does like this warm yellow look. It's about right there, so you guys can copy that. It's right about right there. We're gonna hit OK. And what we're gonna essentially do here is disable this, and we're gonna take this into the Fusion page. This is where the magic will be. So under the template, we're just gonna hit Shift Space and search for a blur. Under the blur, we're just gonna turn up the blur a whole bunch. If you notice in his videos, what he actually does is when it zooms in, that's when it starts to blur. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna extend this just a little bit past, a few frames past when the actual clip starts to come in. And what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take this adjustment clip and put it up just a tad bit, just like so. What we're gonna do with this text layer is we're gonna create a new compound clip because we gotta animate it up, right? So then using the first link in the description, grabbing pre-animate, like I said, the drag and drop template that I talked about in the beginning of the video, go grab this. This is game changer. I'm about to show you how it works. So once you grab pre-animate, we have an effect and we're just gonna use down up. So it basically it's called pre-animate for a reason because it pre-animates it for you. So we're just gonna do a simple down up. And as you can see, comes in very smoothly, just like Tom Noske. So that's the clip that we're gonna use, and that's what we're gonna do so far. So now we're gonna just create a new compound clip because we don't wanna mess with that effect. And so it's gonna come down just like that. And you're probably wondering like, Ryan, when is the blur gonna happen? So we're gonna time this perfectly. As soon as it starts to blur, so right here, we're gonna go into our compound clip. We're gonna add back in this blur. And we're still on this frame that we need it to be on. So we're gonna hit the brush size, and we're gonna go to about frame 23-ish. We're gonna hit a keyframe on the blur size. And as it zooms in, we're gonna go to 35 and we're just gonna go up on the blur just a little bit, just like so. Now, as you can see, boom, blurs. But we're gonna actually just spice this up just a tad. So we're gonna go to the blur size, we're gonna come here, and we're actually gonna highlight these and hit S and just smooth it out. So when it does, boom, it goes in really a lot more smoothly. So the only thing that I'm gonna add next is some grain. So I'm gonna add some grain just like that. We're just gonna turn the power up just a little bit. So boom, and you can see the grain there, and then it goes like that. So this effect is already looking super good. Now add in that layer above him and the zoom on top of it, and now you have a fire blur zoom. All right, so far, this is the effect that we have. Now, keep in mind the captions I did not add on. The only thing I did was the blur effect, and we're gonna show you that right now. Boom, my goodness, is that heat. That is some heat right there. Like, that is insane. All right, guys, so now we're gonna move on to the next effect. That alone was insane. That sauce was crazy, so that's pretty fire. So next thing he does is this little animation right there where it does so it comes out and then it goes 200, just like that, and it kind of blinks. So that is the next effect that we're gonna be learning right now. We have this next video of him in here. We're gonna grab another title text plus. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here and we're gonna do font spring. So change it to 150 and then it's gonna go to 200, just like that. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna come to this first text layer. So what you wanna do is you wanna separate them. You wanna separate the 150 and then to the 200. So 150, 200. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come here. Coming into the 150, we're just gonna hit shift space and go for a transform. Now we're gonna go this transform right here, not that one. We're gonna add it in. You have much more controls over there this way. So under transform 1, we're gonna go to frame 0, and we're gonna turn this position Y down a few, pretty much that much. Then we're gonna turn the height and turn it down just a little bit, and then the pitch down like that. So we're gonna hit a keyframe on all of these on frame 0, just like so. We're gonna go approximately 10 to 11 frames forward. I'm probably gonna do 10, and then we're gonna turn this all back to just 0. So basically just back to normal. So now if we play it, kind of similar, but if you want a more up motion, then we would turn down the Y even more. So something like that. That should be good. So now that we have something like that, we're also gonna turn the pitch down just a little bit more too. So like that, perfect, just like that. All right, now we're gonna hit zoom to fit and we're gonna uncheck mark everything except for the position Y. We're gonna come here and we're just gonna highlight all of these and hit ease and then go out cubic, okay? Now uncheck mark this one and check mark height. We're gonna zoom to fit, highlight these. These will be a bit different. You're gonna hit S on your keyboard and then scroll up with your mouse like that to smooth it out. Now we're gonna check mark pitch, and then we're just gonna highlight these and do out cubic once again. So now if we play it back, something like that. Now if you want this animation smoother, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come over here and hit motion blur. So boom, super smooth now. Now you have it way more smooth. Now it looks a lot more smooth. Now if you want it to come up slower, just make the animation longer. So longer than 13 frames right here. You can see it's 13 frames, just make it like 20 frames. For the video sake that I'm using, I'm short with footage. So the only thing that's missing is the opacity. So we're gonna double click and hit a new compound clip and create that new compound clip. So now in the beginning, we're gonna turn our opacity about right there. We're gonna hit it right there and we're gonna go a few frames forward and turn it to 100. So now we have something like this. Okay. Now if we look at his, fairly similar, right? Now the only thing I'd say we're missing is if you come back into this timeline, all you would have to do is just add a simple glow, and now yours is exactly like his. So now, something like that. All right, so for the number 2, the 200 one where it blinks in like that, all we're gonna do is we're gonna come into the 200, we're gonna hit the text plus and go to the fusion tab. All right, so under the template one, we're gonna come over to the opacity and just set a keyframe of the opacity at 1. So once we hit a keyframe, we're gonna go 1 frame and turn it down. Then we're gonna go 2 keyframes and turn it back up, 1 keyframe down, 1 more keyframe back up. So now if you play it back, you have something like this. So now if we play it back, boom. Now let's play his. Now let's play mine. Perfect. Okay. Now the only thing this is missing is just a simple glow. Add that glow on, keep the settings how it is. And then if you want to make this a little better, we can just add a transform. Don't do anything to it, just add the motion blur, come here, and then boom. And just like that, you just learned 2 crazy, cool text style effects from Tim Noske himself. This is crazy effects that you guys just learned. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you found this video informational. Like I said before, get Pre-Animate, first link in the description, as well as some sound effects too. And if you DM me on Discord in the link in the description as well, then I could throw you guys a deal. But anyways, hope you guys have a great day today, and peace out.